Hello everybody, welcome to this Thursday reading. I just read Nunit's beautiful words and you are just, I would say in French, un cœur ambulant is what I would say. You are just absolutely adoring, sweetie. Love you, beautiful. Those are very, very sweet words, and I know that I appreciate them. I'm sure that Lilith and Watson do also, and please do know, my beautiful Nunit, that you are so loved. Truly, you are, not only from us, but every single person who comes into this live, my sweetie. Hello to Lilith. Hello also to Watson. Hello to my beautiful Miriam. I did get your question, your donation earlier. I do thank you, my beautiful. So I'm going to start off with you, sweetie. Then I'm going to move on over to Aki, and I'm going to go on see our dear friend Nunit. Beautiful Nunit. If you would like to post your question, I don't know if you're going to be, sending it through Gmail or here. And you didn't miss anything. You just missed what you wrote into your chat. You're so cute, sweetie. And hello to that. Bien, suppongo. What is that? You're supposing that you're good? Suppongo is not a French word, that Anderson kid. I thought you were asking me for a sponge. I'm like, why? Do I already have to, shower you with some type of cold liquid? Yes. All right. Okay. So I'm going to start off with Miriam, and we are going to be moving on forward from there. So let me just go and get your question over here. All right. So yeah, your ex has been posting about you a lot the past couple of weeks, and you find it very odd. Okay. You'd just like to know his intentions and his motives. All right, let's go on to, let's go and figure this out, sweetie. That ex is always a little bit around, eh? His energy, he doesn't really let you go. Is that not the ex who is very, talkative with your mom also? Unless I am wrong, but I think it is. So let's go and see what we've got going on. Why have we been posting about you, and why have we been talking about you onto social media? Let's go see. It's Spanish, supongo. Oh, well, you said bien. Bien is French. Okay, so you mixed up a Spanish. All right, I'm not good in Spanish, that Anderson kid, sweetie. I'm horrible. Honestly, the first time I went on a vacation with my partner, it was 14 years ago, and we went to Cuba. And I swear that he was flirting with the waitress, sweetie, but apparently not. I'm that bad in Spanish. I'm good in Italian, though. If you want to speak to me in Italiano, go for it, sweetie. I've got you. Who are we on? We're on, you don't know about Lilith, and Watson neither. We are with our beautiful Miriam, Miriam Adame through PayPal, sweeties. Then I'm going to go and see Eki and Nunit. Oh, bien. Yeah, bien. But I don't think it writes as bien, as B-I-E-N. That's French. I think it's bon, like something like that. B-U-O-N or something like that. It's not bien. I don't think so. Tom bien is something. Yeah, he's always around, right? He doesn't want you, but always talks about you and won't really let you go. That's absolutely horrible. Seriously. All right, let me go see. Okay. I trust you, that Anderson kid. As I said, I am horrible in Spanish. So, I am getting over here for you, my sweetie. What exactly is going on? We have our Knight of Wands followed out by our Emperor. And you're absolutely right, yeah, I'm so sorry, Lilith. I'm so sorry. I should have told you guys, seriously. A shame on me is what I have to say. The Knight over here, the Knight of Wands followed out by our Emperor, is telling me, and our Hermit, a very conflicting type of energy. So yes, we are thinking about you. I actually kind of feel as though we don't quite want to be with you, but we would like to actually know if you would be interested or not. And at the same time, yes, I feel like you guys are not together anymore, which is really, really difficult for you to cut those cords. But at the same time, my beautiful Miriam, it's as if he would like to have that opportunity to get back with you without wanting to be back with you. Isn't that kind of crazy? It is, isn't it? But this is the energy. It's this energy of, oh, let me just go see. What if I test? Would she really say yes? Would she really come back with me? I wonder. And then if ever you would say yes, he would pull away again. Because honestly, thank you, my beautiful Lilith, we're not interested into a relationship. We're not. I do know that he does talk to you, talk about you a lot, because he does have some really, really good memories. Now, I'm not necessarily going to say that there is love, but there is a lot of happiness into the memories. You did have a beautiful moments together, and I kind of feel as though he has not really found those moments again with anybody else. And this is why he keeps talking about you. It is something that is natural. We talk about things that make us happy, things that have made us feel good into the past. And this is truly what he is doing over here, sweetie. So I am going to say, followed out by our Nine of Swords. We are sad about this relationship. We are sad about the turnabout, how all of this just kind of happened. But I don't feel as though we want to be back. So ultimately, I'm going to say we like to speak about you because you do have, these beautiful memories together. You do bring that spark of happiness. I feel as though we are disappointed that we're no longer into a relationship, but we don't want to be into a relationship. So obviously, to answer your question over here, it is just natural for us to speak about people that hold a special place into our heart. And I feel like you always are going to. And I just feel as though he's talking about these moments and we're kind of taking them as love. We're taking them as something else, but it's really nothing. It's really two, completely disconnected type of things. We have the love, and we're not feeling the love. And here we have more of a friendship with beautiful, loving feelings. And I feel like we're more into that sphere over here. So to be friends would be something that would be good. To be lovers, not quite. Hopefully that has helped you out, my sweetie. Let me know if there is anything else that I can do for you. Honestly, I just kind of feel as though things haven't really been going all that well for him. And the thought of you, the thought of what you guys have gone through is something that is comforting. It is something that does bring some happiness, but it does not mean necessarily that we do want to be back together. That I'm not seeing at this moment. So I really feel as though it's just really bringing that happiness, bringing those good thoughts, but with no actual hidden intentions behind it, sweetie. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, beautiful. Hold on. Let's go over here on Sieki. Hello, Michelle. How are you doing, sweetie? Did one of your neighbors steal your check out of your mailbox at your old address? Could you believe? Oh my gosh. I hope not. Seriously. How could they? I don't know. What can they even do with a check if it's not yours? I mean, they'd have to falsify your signature, wouldn't they? Okay. Yeah, it's never really a good thing over here, seriously, to go, grocery shopping as you're hungry. That Anderson kid, don't do that. It's going to cost you a fortune. Yeah, we want the truth, right? Hello, be nice to see you, sweetie. Let's go and see it. Yeah, somebody did, right? Can you imagine that? So they're going to falsify. That is horrible. And they cashed it in. No way. They pulled it off on top of it. That is horrible. Okay, I'm going to go and see that. I'm going to go and see what's going on over here. I'm going to start off with Eki. I'm going to go on see Nunit, and I'm going to go see if somebody stole that from you. Beautiful. Well, you say somebody did, so let's go see if it's one of your neighbors. You found out today, right? How horrible is that? Oh, they actually had to get into your mailbox too, right? They needed a key. They needed to go play around with it in order to get into it. Oh, okay. Eki, let's go with the blunt deck to start off with, my beautiful. Yes, no doubt about it, sweetie. I would definitely call your bank, and I would say that you're not the one who, you need to call them. You need to say that you're not the one who did that. So they, at least somebody, they're going to have some type of film. They're going to know who it is that came in. If they do a little bit of research, they'll be able to stop that person. They'll be able to recover the money for you, sweetie. Hello, Sean. Hello back, Nunit. I got your email. It's an open mailbox. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Somebody stole it. Somebody actually went to cash it on in. May it be at one of those, we call them the guichets. So a place where, you just kind of put your money in, or if it's with a teller. They must have videos somewhere. If they do a little bit of research, you'll be able to catch this person, sweetie. Yeah, they're going to be in trouble. Well, that's okay. They did something that was absolutely horrible. Seriously. I'm getting over here for you, Aki. Have you moved on? Because I am worried. I want you to know that I can't let go of the past. I can't. I am ready for a brand new, fresh start with you. I know that we will be together. I will. I'll read the second one first. I got you, Nina. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, they're going to trace it, Michelle. Good for you, because you deserve that money. And once they do find it, you are going to get your money back. I'm so sorry for that, Michelle. I am waiting for both of us to be ready. Please send me love and send me healing, because at this moment, I am kind of struggling. That Anderson kid, you need chicken tenders, right? I'm sure Lilith didn't say to go buy chicken tenders. I'm sure she did not say that. It just doesn't sound like a Lilith type of thing, sweetie. The White Rose deck. Let's go over here. Right, Lola? Seriously. I knew you didn't talk about chicken tenders, really. But now I'm getting all different kind of thoughts of people going, grocery shopping and what they would pick. I know the very first thing that reminds me of a vegetable for Nunit is the zucchini. Not the zucchini, it's the eggplant. Okay, so that's all he eats, right, Lilith? That sounds so twisted. Here we go. I am getting for you, Eki. I see us as a power couple, privately and absolutely professionally. I wonder, are you still truly thinking of me? You are breathtakingly beautiful to me. I wonder if you think that I'm handsome, and because I'm not really, used to being with somebody who is just as amazing as you are. Let's move on forward. You are glowing so much more now than you did before. I absolutely love pulling you close to me. And with honey mustard and French fries, right? Yeah, those chickens. Yeah, you wrote chicken sweeps, but okay. All right, I've got you. There you go. You go and purchase that Anderson kid. You go for it. Let's go for the truthful deck. It's going straight to your feet, right, Noonan? I'm so sorry. I'm going to end up, not having this cold anymore. Seriously, it's going to end up leaving me. Okay, the truthful deck. Let's go for it. Sometimes I do wonder if you do care. I want you to know that I am absolutely obsessed with your body. A lot of sex, a lot of sexual thoughts, intentions. You know what? I want to get you drunk. I want to talk about you. I want to tell you how I'm feeling into a way where I have absolutely no barriers, no boundaries whatsoever. I want you to know that I am ready. And hello, my beautiful, really, Chris. I'm also getting, let's do think before we do act. And ultimately, I do want to have that beautiful, fresh start with you, sweetie. Eki, sending you so much love, beautiful. Let's go on C for Noonet, followed by Michelle and really Chris. Okay, so beautiful Noonet, let's go for it. I don't have email. Oh, there's two here. I might have email number 2 kind of mixed on in with email number 1. Oh, there you get. Oh, that is so sweet. Okay. That is so adorable. Oh, well, Yes, Ladybug is cute, Ninette. I love your messages. Honestly, it is so darn cute. His response, it did. What are you going to do, right? When your husband calls, how do you even continue that friendship? I don't really feel like you're going to be able to, sweetie, knowing how you feel about each other. In your heart, you'll have to cut him off. You will have to, and that is going to be, it will, sweetie. He said he looks, yes, and not those ones, just the ones where you smile. Can you go in depth with that emotion? I certainly can, sweetie. That is so adorable. You know, ultimately, out of everybody that you have been with since I have known you, so let's say over a year now, Nunit, I'm definitely going to have to say this one is a keeper. It's kind of a pity that he is, you know, already taken by somebody else and he's not really moving from there. He's not really budging, but he is honest. He is truthful. He doesn't only love the Nunit. He doesn't only love the physical. He loves Nunit. He loves you, my beautiful soul, altogether. So I am going to say over here, you know, this is about loving you truly in every single kind of way. And at the same time, I feel as though he wants to respect you into the utmost kind of way. He knows that he is not really going to leave the person that he is with. And he doesn't want to create you any pain. He doesn't want to lie to you. He doesn't want any of that kind of coming on through. So he doesn't want to create that stress. He doesn't want to create that anxiety for you. So he is trying to keep that all within himself because he does have that stress. He does have that anxiety because he does think about it every once in a while. But he simply doesn't tell you. Why? Because he does love you. And ultimately, his love is pure. He doesn't want to hurt you. He doesn't want to create any problems. So he really just keeps it as beautiful and sweet as possible because that is truly what love is, right? Love is more looking at that smile than looking at those sexy pictures. And he sold his other house today and you told him you're proud of him. How did that make him feel? Let's go see. It could be. It could definitely be Nunit with that connection. I know that last time we looked at that energy, I don't remember if it was yesterday or before yesterday. I remember that he was upset. Well, anyways, they were having some type of upset. Things weren't really going all that well. So it's very possible that this is a little bit of a continuum. I'm going to check it out in just one moment. I'm going to go on and see how did he feel when you did tell him that you're really proud of him for selling his other house today. Honestly, I feel like this was good. I feel like it was truthful. He believes in you. He has a lot of ambition. When you say that, you give him more ambition to move on forward. You fuel him. You give him that power to continue to be strong and to see the positive into his life. So ultimately, you did make him really, really happy, sweetie. You make him want to move on forward. And what has his wife done, right? What has his wife done? You say that she has done something. Okay, you know what? I feel as though she does want to be close to him. I don't really feel like he's all that close to her. I feel as though she does get upset an awful lot. And you know what? He might not even actually tell you this. I feel as though sometimes she thinks that he is involved with somebody else. And so there's always a little bit of that is a little bit lurking around. So she does think that something is going on, but she doesn't quite know at what depth. So she doesn't know, is he sleeping around? Or is he just chatting? What exactly is going on? She doesn't know, but she has great suspicions. Now, she tries to get closer to him. He's not all that interested altogether. So I kind of feel like the root of the problem altogether is here. She is keeping that beautiful love. She's keeping that beautiful hope. But at the same time, there's a lot of different conflicts that are really just kind of caught up into this here, my beautiful unit. As if you're wondering if you are connected, right, to him into the 5D. I am going to say over here, I do believe that you are. I'm not going to say at all times. I'm going to say there's specific moments where you truly are. And I feel like it's most likely somewhere during the evening. I don't feel as though the connection can come at different times into the day, but usually it's within the evening, sweetie. So this is what I'm getting for you, my beautiful. Let's do that, and let's go see what's going on over here. Hello to Jazz, to Gita, to Gabriel. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. I'm going to move on over. You had another disagreement about your son. He didn't want to be around you, but didn't tell you why, and you haven't done anything. Okay, sweetie. I'm sending you a big hug, a big hug, sweetie. I'll be with you in just a couple moments. We're going to go and check that out, okay? Hello, my beautiful Susan. You are in soon today. Nunit, my pleasure, you beautiful lady. Let's go and see for Michelle. So, did one of your neighbors steal your check into your mailbox? It's kind of interesting that you would have an open mailbox, though. I don't know. We don't have those over here. Well, okay. No, wait. Unless you're like onto a country road and you have like your mailbox at the end and you can open it and take your stuff out. We don't really have that. Everything is with keys. Let's go see. I'm really sorry, beautiful. So, did one of your neighbors steal your checks out of your mailbox at your old address? Let's go and find that out. How are you doing, my beautiful Susan, today? How are things moving on forward for you, sweetie? I am getting over here for our beautiful Michelle. Did one of your neighbors steal your checks out of that mailbox, right? I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to say it's a lady. I don't know who it is. It seems to be a lady. This person, I'm sorry, is not all that, it's not an elderly person. It might be somebody who is in between, let's say, 25 to 40, something of the such. This is a person who did take it. So I am definitely going to have to say yes here, Michelle. That being said, I do feel as though your bank is going to be able to find out who this is. I'm going to check out with the pendulum also. And you should be able to definitely get your money back because this is illegal. This was not right. Did one of Michelle Hall's neighbors steal her check out of her mailbox? And that is a yes, my sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Darlene. How are you doing? Long time no see, beautiful. Thank you for joining us tonight. So there is no doubt about it over here. I am going to say, you know what? It has happened. And I'm sorry for that, but I do believe that either they're going to find out who this is or there's something that's going to be coming out of it, sweetie. You shouldn't have to pay for this. You didn't sign for it. You didn't cash in that money. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, beautiful. Let's go and see really Chris. That is fraud. It is that Anderson kid. You cannot do that. So they're definitely going to find out who this is. They've got cameras. I mean, oh my gosh, you go into a bank. There's so many cameras all over the place. It is impossible to get away with something like that. Let's go and see really Chris. Will Jermaine cancel this evening? He had to cancel the past week, right? And you're kind of getting curious as to why. Let's go see if he's going to cancel. I sure will. No problem whatsoever, my beautiful Susan. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, so... well, if they've already cashed it in, they can definitely spend it, but they're definitely going to have to reimburse or do something of the such. So, is Jermaine going to cancel this evening? I'm getting a beautiful destiny over here. I am getting, no, we're not going to. We're not going to, sweetie. I feel like you're actually going to be meeting up tonight. So, I'm going to say a no onto this one. I do feel as though you are going to forgive for last time. I do feel like he is going to come up with some type of answer if ever you do talk to him about it, and it is going to be quite plausible. And I do feel as though you're going to really move on forward. So as of, unless his energy changes just like that, and it could, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to say you are going to be meeting up with him tonight. I really do feel as though last week, let me go see a little bit maybe what happened last week. Let's go see what is coming on out. He had to cancel the past week, right? Let's go see if we have any information over here really, Chris, on, you know, what happened. Why did we do this, right? Okay. Last week was, and I don't really have, he might come up with some other subject for you, some other kind of reason. I'm going to say last week was really a poor choice, was a wrong decision. I feel like we were overwhelmed, we were kind of stressed, and we just kind of backed out at the very last moment. But I do believe that we do keep thinking of you. We do miss you. And you know what? I feel like we really do want to, you know, start this. We want to have a breakthrough. We want to have beginnings. So I'm definitely going to have to say, mixed on in with some fatigue and some tiredness and everything just kind of combined together, I'm going to say tonight, you're going out with Jermaine, sweetie. Enjoy your evening, beautiful, because Jermaine does seem quite interested in you. I really just kind of feel like last week there was a mix of I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm not quite ready for this. I don't feel like I'm going to be the best person that I can be. And I'm kind of really, really anxious. I don't feel like I'm quite ready yet. But now I feel like he's ready. You are going to be having a beautiful evening with Jermaine, sweetie. Enjoy yourself. A club? What is that? You're already into the green. How do you call that? I don't, the lettuce, the devil's lettuce, that's it. Why does tonight feel like a Friday? It is funny that you say that, Lilith, because I was actually saying, I was into my mind, you wrote that, and I just read it, and I was just thinking, it does feel like a Friday. And then really Chris is talking about a date, and I'm like, oh yeah, what a perfect day. You know, you go on a Friday, you go on to a date. But no, really, seriously. Yeah, I'm going to say, I don't know, for me, it's like a Friday because my kids have no school tomorrow. So nobody around here has any school. So tomorrow is like a holiday, if you will. So for me, it's a Friday. I don't know. So I kind of feel like the same way as you. Yeah, devil's lettuce. I was looking for that word, seriously, because I just call it pot. I have no ribbons and ties towards devil's lettuce. It's pot. That's all it is. Yes, and it is now legal over here. I don't know if it's legal wherever you guys are living, but it's been legal here for like the last 2 years or so. We have like shop. It's with the government. They even sell like chocolates and cakes and all those goodies and stuff. But yeah, I don't partake into that, so I can't say all that much into it. But yes. No, really, it's really not Friday. It really is Thursday. I swear. It is. It is really just kind of weird, isn't it? I know. No, I don't call it marijuana. I just call it pot. But yes, why not? Okay, I like the devil's lettuce, though. It sounds cute. But in French, you can't really say it. Oh, la laitue du diable. It doesn't sound good, right? No. Oh, let's go and continue. Mary Jane for me is all about beautiful Mary Jane shoes. I have a ton of them. I love them. I don't consider it to be anything that has to do with pot neither. Hello, Watson. Let's go see Jita. Do I see a committed relationship with Utsav? Let's go and find that out, Jita. You were worried. Yeah, really, right? No, you've got it right. And, you know, you could have been right. I could have wrote, you know, completely the wrong date onto the live because I do that sometimes, right, Lilith? But no, I did not. How are you doing, Watson? So do I see a committed relationship with Utsav? Here we go. 8 of Wands followed on out by our 4 of Cups. Okay. There is a certain openness. We're not completely closed off over here, but we're feeling as though we don't quite get all that love. Seriously. Queen of Wands followed by our 9 of Pentacles and our Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Ultimately here, my sweetie, do I see a committed relationship with you and Utsav? I'm going to say a no, sweetie. And I would love to say yes to you. Truly, truly, truly I would, but the cards are simply not saying it. I I feel as though over here, Eight of Wands in reverse, telling me that things are going really, really slowly. We do want to speak. We do want to talk. I feel like we need more intentions. We need to know that you're more interested than what you are right now in order to get that motivation, in order to get closer, in order to get that security, in order not to feel all that vulnerable. And I do feel as though you do bring a lot of happiness, but my main reason for saying a no, not only the fact that I feel like it's going a little bit slower and we need, you know, kind of like a little bit of a cheerleader to bring us forward and to make us believe that this is the good thing to do, is that my Knight of Pentacles is in a reverse position, which is kind of telling me that we're not moving all that much. So I'm not going to say altogether, Gita, that it's never going to happen. This person is interested. You do bring a lot of happiness into this person's life, but I don't really feel as though a committed relationship is going to be coming out. Not for the moment, but nothing is set in stone. Utsav's energy can change any single moment, sweetie. Okay, so hold on to that. Don't forget about it and keep on going and listen to your intuition, sweetie. Okay, then, innocent kid, you say the medical marijuana is legal, but not the good stuff. Okay, I get you, sweetie. Yeah, Satan's herb. Yes, I have heard about that. I have. But again, in French, Satan herb doesn't sound all that good. Yeah, no, the government over here made it legal. And they opened up their own private shops where they have their own plantations where everything is really watched out and guaranteed. So yes, as I said, I don't consume this stuff myself, but the main purpose was really to open up these shops and to do this to stop the contraband. So it's as good as the contraband stuff that you can get. Actually, I'm going to say that the government one is even better because of the plain fact that it is controlled. You know what is being put into it, where it's been grown, and you know there's nothing really toxic into it. As for the medical over here, the medical is actually going to be paid by the government. So the only good thing about the medical, you're getting the exact same thing into the shop, but you don't actually have to pay for it. All right, enough about that. Let's go and see Jazz. Let me go and get your question. Yeah, herbe du diable. Herb del diable. Yeah, you're in Spanish, sweetie. Yes, that would be, I guess, herb of del diablo. But les herbes du diable, no, that doesn't work. Anybody's going to be wondering, what is that? What are you talking about? What devil is growing grass or something? I don't know. Let me go and see Jazz. I am looking for your question over here. I'm strolling on through. And I will find you momentarily. Here's Gita and here's Jazz. I've got you, sweetie. So yes, you had another disagreement with your son and you didn't do anything whatsoever. And now he's just not really being nice. What is going on, right? Okay, so Jazz, Gabriel, followed out by our beautiful friend, Susan. Let's go and see. So, Jay and you had another disagreement. Six of Wands over here, followed out by our Five of Pentacles, also getting our Ace of Swords. Our World over here, followed out by Justice. You know what? We have so much frustration. Honestly, I feel as though there's a lot of fights that are kind of coming out over here. There's a lot of disagreements about, you know, about your son. And honestly, I kind of feel as though, you know, when they say men are from Mars and women are from Venus, and you really just kind of have different perspectives. When you're into the relationship living together, you kind of do your best to work on through it to find some type of compromise. But often when you're not living together, it brings on a whole new perspective. You figure, I've got my way of doing things and you've got your way of doing things. I ultimately feel as though there's some resentment over here that is towards you. Thank you, my beautiful Michelle. There is some resentment. There's a little something over here that that is bothering him, and which is really coming into play. And I feel like it just kind of comes out a little bit naturally whenever something happens with your son, because that that, again, is something that is very natural. We want to be a part of, we want to say things, we want to be, implicated into everything. And we don't always agree with everything. So it's a little bit of an easy outlet, if you will, to get that frustration out, even if it is not necessarily appropriate. So kind of feel as though, I'm going to say there are some financial reasons that could be bothering him at this moment. So we've got the finances that seem to be bothering him. We have the fact that we don't always agree with the fact or the way that you do some things and the way that he does something. Second thing bothering. And I really just feel like there's some manipulation that is going on over here. It is so easy to say to you, you know what, I'm really upset, I just don't really want to talk with you anymore. So what do? You feel bad, you look for answers, you try to reach out. This is what he wants. So what he's truly trying to do over here is a little bit of emotional manipulation, because he truly wants you to reach out. It is not really true that he doesn't want to be around you because of disagreements with your son. Absolutely illogical. Right now, he is into some type of manipulation. So I kind of feel like we need to, you can reach out if you want to, and you can ask him, I'm not quite sure what exactly is going on. You can get back, onto the whole subject with your son. What is it that you would like? What is it? How would you have dealt with this? Let's see what we can do with it, right? To see if there's any kind of way of compromise. I feel like he'd be happy with that because A, you're reaching out. B, you're being willing to listen to his side and to say, okay, let me hear what you've got to say, and let's see if we can meet somewhere in between, anywhere in here. So that would kind of open up the doors again. So does he truly mean it? No. Is he upset? Yes, but there's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of frustration that is underneath, his skin over here, and it just kind of pops out like that, along with the other problems into his life, sweetie. So did he mean it? Absolutely not. Are things going to get better? Absolutely. My advice to you is, as I said, to reach out, to ask him, what exactly would you have done? What exactly would you have liked or expected to happen within all of this? And see where that brings you, because it does bring a certain openness instead of bringing a closed off type of conversation. All right. Let's go on to see over here for Gabriel. You just want messages today, my sweetie? All right. Okay, let's go for it. I'm still going to take a couple cards out to go get the energy, because maybe your messages really just mean that you want to know what's going on with spirit and everything. Not quite sure. So we're going to do a little bit of a combo, okay? Here we go. So we are with Gabriel, our beautiful Susan and Michelle. So after Gabriel, I'm actually going to go and see Michelle, because Susan's in church, so she can wait a moment, I'm sure. We'll be with her with a timestamp after Michelle. So let's go for Gabriel first up. Okay, here we go. Let's go for it. Yes, pretty much, right? I've got you, Gabriel. Okay, sweetie. So what do I have for you over here? Libra did talk more flirting, right? I know. The more you flirt, the more he is going to flirt. But the most important thing is that you need to get him to want to make that move. You need to get him to feel like, okay, this is it. This is the time. I can't take it anymore. I've got to do something, right? This is it. Hello, beautiful Patricia V. Nice to see you, beautiful. So I am going to say over here, we are, and this is it. This is the problem over here. Okay. Julie, sweetie. Nice to see you, beautiful. Is your friend napping again? Is she sleeping? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Julie? I'm going to say over here, Gabriel, that you know what? I feel like the main problem over here is that he wants to be with you, but he is absolutely terrified that you guys are going to separate again. And that is where his indecision comes on through. That is it. When he feels as though there is an indecision, that there is something that is going wrong, that there is something that is not quite well, he gets afraid. He gets afraid of separation. He gets afraid of conflict. He gets afraid of disharmony. And sometimes into his mind, he says, you know what, like this, we don't argue. We don't have any conflicts. It's kind of okay, right? So ultimately, he is absolutely terrified of making that ultimate decision of meeting up with you. May it be physically, may it be emotionally. This is what is stopping him. So kind of feel like we need to knock down that barrier, right? Oh, she's taking a shower now. Are you having fun, Julie, sweetie? I'm definitely going to have to say over here, you know what? We're going to have to break this down. And the only way to break it down, my beautiful Gabriel, is by continuous work. It's kind of like that hammer, right? If you want that nail to get into that piece of wood that just doesn't want to go in, you keep on nailing it. So I'm going to say keep on hitting onto that nail, sweetie. Don't let go. Keep on going. Go for the phone, you know, go for the messages, go for the videos. Ultimately, why don't you just go over and surprise him one night at his place all together? A nice, big, great surprise, sweetie. It could be something fun. It could be something really exciting. Anyways, think about it, sweetie. I know that he does love you. I know that he is very interested. He does want to be with you, but ultimately, he's really afraid of getting back into this type of situation. Well, let's go and say, hi, beautiful Julie. Thank you, sweetie. I will be with you after Michelle because I know that your friend's in the shower. You don't have all that much time. And so I'll be with you right after Michelle in just a moment. Okay, sweetie? Thank you for your donation, my beautiful. So let me go and give you some messages. Okay, Gabriel? I feel like this is where we must be right here, right now. I'm going to move on forward over here. Oh, you just came home from Malibu, right? Oh, Julie, my gosh. I would love to be you at this moment. Seriously, I would. It has been raining here for like 2 days, and it was nice, I think, 2 days into the whole week over here. And we're still expecting rain for like 3-4 days. I so want to be in Malibu, really. Oh, you're a sweetie, Julie, but I will try to be with you quite quickly, okay? I'm getting over here, Gabriel. You gave me that spark. He is over an hour away. I know, sweetie. But this weekend, he's visiting with his family in Texas until Monday. Okay, so you can't go this weekend. But why not during the week or next Friday? An hour away. You can do this, Gabriel. When I met my partner, I was living approximately an hour away from him, honestly. I was living all the way in country at another place, and he was living really, really far off. And I think it took me about 50 minutes to get to his place. And you know what? It's possible. I say go for it. Have some fun. Put some spice in your life, sweetie. You're going to see he is going to be excited by this. He is going to be thrilled by it. And you are just going to start up your love life again. Thank you, Julie. I know. And you don't know why you feel like I'm going to check it out. Gabriel. I have been hurting without you. You have absolutely no idea. I really hate not communicating as much as I would like to. I have been sending you those messages into the 5D. I don't want to hide this connection anymore. I don't. I want you to know that I do have options, but I want none of them. I really just want you. And let's go and get another message. Let's go over to this one. You still do hold a piece of my heart. I want you to know that you are an angel. I am in a much better headspace right now. And being apart has been life-changing for me. You have captured my soul with your unconditional love for me, sweetie. Now, before we move on forward, I am going to go and validate what we were just talking about, okay? Let me go see if he is going to be speaking to his brothers about you. And you know what? He is. The moon, reverse, absolutely. We are spilling out the beans over here. We're going to be speaking about how we did break up with you and how we just really never really forgotten about you. And we've been reconnecting with you. And you know what? We're done resting. We do really want to be back with you. And you know what? He is going to be speaking about that. He's going to say that you guys have been friends. He has thought about this throughout it from, you know, one end all the way to the other. This is not something that's spontaneous. He has thought about it for quite some time. Ultimately, I'm going to say that, you know, I'm not going to say you're going to get married to him, but in his mind, you are that beautiful woman. Sending you so much love, Gabriel. Let's go and see Michelle. How is this weekend going to go with the guy with a beard? Yeah, right. How's this weekend going to go with the beard guy? Are you going to be meeting the beard guy? How's this weekend going to go with a beard? It's so funny that we, you know, refer to him as the beard guy. Let's go see Michelle. All right. You can't wait for sexy tarot night, right? Oh, Watson, I thought I was going to get my sexy decks today. I did not. I'm so sad. I still have work to do, though. Seriously, with, you know, vacation and everything, I've been really on lack of time. I managed to order 2 sexy tarot decks and sexy dice. I'm looking for sexy oracles right now. It's what I'm doing. So, yes, it is on its way, Juanson. Seriously, I was almost thinking, oh my gosh, if I've got my decks and my dice, maybe we'll do, you know, 1 sexy tarot before I go on vacation. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to see what it looks like. So, here we go. How is this weekend going to go? You need to put your drink aside, right? Yeah. What are you drinking, Lilith? What is going on? I'm getting over here the Wheel. Followed out by the Temperance. Also getting over here the Moon, my beautiful, the Queen of Cups. I'm going to say if ever, you know, beard guy is staying a little bit low. Not too much really coming on out over here, my beautiful Michelle. I feel as though we still feel as though we are meant to be together. We still have the world. We are still wanting, anyways, to balance things out. I feel that we are thinking of you. We are manifesting things with you. We're manifesting a future, love, passion, but we're not ready for anything whatsoever. So, you know, nothing much is really going to be happening with beard this weekend, my sweetie. Oh, your kombucha. That's what it is. I know. You already know him, right? There's not much coming out, sweetie, this weekend, my beautiful. I really do feel as though we're not ready to express that right away, sweetie. We're not. My Wheel of Fortune is, as I said, still stating that we are going to be together, but we're not expressing. We're just not ready to really expose that to you, sweetie. So I'm going to say if you are meeting up with a beard guy this weekend, I don't feel as though you're going to get that expression of love unless you really kind of push on faith and you really kind of show him, or, you know, you're really sexy and you do something really kind of off, something that you don't necessarily do, then you might get some type of advancement. You might get a breakthrough. But if you act as you always do and you do meet up with a beard guy, then I'm going to say things are going to be somewhat stable. We're not quite ready for that meetup yet, for that, not that meetup, but for that expression of how we truly feel and what we truly want with you. Michelle, let me know if there's anything else beautiful. Julie, can you get an energy update on Emina? You're getting a little bit nervous because you've been a little bit quiet. Of course you've been quiet, sweetie. He doesn't want to bother you. I told you he does not want to bother you because he is absolutely terrified of doing so, because he knows that you're busy. Kind of like you. When he's going to go off to that wedding, I think it's maybe this weekend, his wedding, you're not really going to text him all that much because you're thinking he's busy. You don't really want to bother him. He's with friends. He's with family. I'm just going to let him be, right? This is what he's doing with you and your friend. I'm going to say if, you know, it's time to text. Text right here, right now. You know, just text to M and say, you know what? I'm just wondering how you're doing. I was thinking of you. Just want to wish you a good night, right? And send him a picture of you or something here, sweetie. It's just that is going to be absolutely perfect. Well, let me go and get the information for you over here. Yes, he does want to meet up, Michelle. He does, sweetie. But it's not going to happen this weekend. It's not happening this weekend. Unless you make some kind of move, Michelle, it's not happening this weekend. He is not quite ready for it, but he is definitely manifesting it. He's trying to figure out when it is that he should be doing this. Is next Friday. Okay. So not this Friday, the following one. I get you, sweetie. I am getting over here. But even then, you know, and that's a good, yes, that's it. It's just a little something, nothing more. A little something that is just stating that you are thinking about him. You're wishing that he's doing really good. You know, send him a nice picture of you or a good night kiss. And, you know, say, hope to hear from you soon. That's it. Or good night, you know, see you soon. Nothing more. It is just beautiful to receive. It is not engaging, and it just really makes him know that you are thinking of him and you're not gone out cheating on him, because for all he knows, he could be thinking that you're gone in Malibu having fun with some other people, right? So you have to be careful about it. As for and you're getting a little bit nervous. So I am getting over here our Five of Wands, the Lovers, the Knights, the Eighth, and the Chariot. So, my beautiful, what I am going to say over here for you is that, you know what, we do love you. We do still want to be with you. There is no decision to make whatsoever. We don't have to wonder, do I want to be with her? Do I not? Is Julie the one for me? Absolutely not. We know who we want, and it is you. I feel as though when you do get back, things are going to actually start to move a little bit quicker. They're going to start to move at a faster pace. We're just kind of planning over here, but we don't want to do it while you're away. It's really just not the right time, because in either way, we can't really meet. We can't really do anything about it, right? Yes, Julie, go for it, sweetie. And I'm going to say over here, the King of Cups is right now into the reverse position for the only reason that we can't follow on through with it. We can't go knock at your door. We can't go and see you into your jogging pants, sweetie. We can't go and see you with your hair all messed up and just say that we miss you, because you're simply not available at this moment, and we don't want to bother you because we're not quite that far into a relationship where we feel that we're comfortable doing that. So it's going to be really important for you. As I said into the previous readings, you need to reach out to him even when you are gone, so that he knows that you're still interested, that you're thinking of him, and that there really are no real boundaries. Like, you're not cheating on him. There's nothing that is going on, because otherwise it could be a fear that he could have. I know, sweetie. Let me go and give you a couple messages coming from him before I go to your following question. And after Julie, we're moving over to Susan. Susan is going to be having a timestamp. We're going to go over here. Let's go over here. Okay. Here we go. I am getting something deep is moving inside of me. I don't really know how to explain it, nor what is quite happening to me, but I know that you do, and that is all about love. That is transforming our life. Other than that, what I'm getting is that I am thinking of you. I wish that I would be close to you right now, because I ultimately do really miss you. I want you to know that I do ache for you at this moment. At this moment, I am thinking of you. I hate having to hold my emotions and my words from you. Let's go and do the little tiny deck, because I love it. Okay. I care way too much what other people do think. I want you to know that I am lost without you. You are never very far from my mind. I'm a little bit afraid of contacting you right now. My world has changed when I met you, and I want you to know that my heart is yours. Let's go on, see. They do. I love them. It's like my favorite deck of all. And do I see if M confesses his feelings to you soon and you know how he feels about you, and it would be nice to hear it from him face to face, right? Oh, let's go see if he's going to be confessing soon. So, you know how he feels. Let's go on, see. Is he going to be confessing soon for Julie? Oh, my beautiful Julie, I'm going to say that we're going to continue to date you. We're going to continue to be there. We're going to continue to be close. We're going to continue to send you messages. We're going to continue to have all those, tingly, beautiful, butterfly transforming type of emotions into this beginning of a relationship. But we're not quite ready to express our beautiful passion we have for you or our love. It is going to wait a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to say within the following 4 weeks. So unless this changes into the following 4 weeks, you will have that beautiful expression of emotions, of love, of passion, of wanting to be with you fully, dating you, sweetie. So I do feel like good things are coming. You just need to leave it about a month here, sweetie. And that's going to go by quickly because, you have this week, your friend is still there, and then he's going off, and then you already have 2 weeks gone by. You only have 2 left, sweetie. My beautiful Julie, so nice to see you. So nice of you to come on in, to come and see us onto your vacations, my beautiful. I am wishing you the most beautiful time. I don't know where you're off to tomorrow with your friend. Well, please do enjoy yourself, sweetie. And don't forget to send that message out to M, okay? Think of me. Send that message out to M. You need to let him know that you're thinking about him. All right, sweetie. Love is in the air, and that's all that counts. It doesn't matter how much time it takes, sweetie. Have yourself a beautiful rest of a day. I'll see you soon. Let's go see Jazz. You were saying, yeah, that's exactly what you told him, that he is manipulating the situation. It's exactly what he is doing right now, sweetie. I'm really, really, really sorry, beautiful. I really am. It's what he's doing, and it's really what he wants. He wants you to reach out. He wants a lot of different things. So I know, as you say, you agreed upon once a week. It is my great pleasure, my beautiful Julie. Thank you for coming on in. You are just so beautiful in and out. Enjoy your time with your friends, sweetie. Thank you, Lilith. I'm almost with you, Lilith. I'm still chit-chatting over here with Jazz. Jazz, I am going to say, there is a lot of manipulation going on. I know that you're agreed upon once a week. But you know what? I kind of feel, it's a difficult situation. It really, really is. And you have no choice but to stand your ground if this is all about a lot of different manipulation and there's no real compromise or nothing that really can come out of this. Kind of feel like he needs to know, that this is what you guys agreed upon. This is what you are willing to do. And what would he truly expect from you? Ask him, what do you want from me? What do you expect from me? And then you tell him what you expect and what you want and see where you can kind of find an in-between. Because other than that, I feel like it's going to be conflictual. All right, my beautiful Susan, let's go see. Susan is at 58 minutes and 20 seconds. Susan, how is Brian thinking and feeling about you today? Does he still, and I'm guessing you're saying love me. I'm missing that word, but I'm sure that's what it is. Let's go see for Susan. How is Brian thinking and feeling about you today? All right, so let's go and see this. How is Brian thinking and feeling about you today? Does he still love you? Does he still love you? Yes. Does he still want to be with you? Yes. Sometimes I kind of feel like we want a little bit of a new beginning, though. I do. I really, really do. Thank you, my beautiful Jazz. Thank you for coming in, sending you so much love, so much strength. You're going to find an answer within this, okay? Trust me. An answer will be found. Communication and patience, you've got this. I am going to say over here, my beautiful sister, Lilith, Twisted Soul. I am going to say for our Susan, Lilith, my pleasure and thank you. Page of, sweetie, he loves you. He does. He does. He does. He does. Does he still love you? Yes. How's he feeling? He's still really, really conflictual. It is really between, what do? I don't feel like he wants to walk away. I do feel like he does want to be with you. But at the same time, I kind of feel like he's a little bit at loss. He is exactly into the same position that you are in. On the only exception that he has a lot of different women, you know, kind of roaming around him. And you're always wondering, you know, if he's cheating on any of them because some of them really do like him. So far, anyways, he has not cheated on you and he does love you, but he is kind of lost within all of this, doesn't quite know where to go. He kind of finds as though things are complicated, maybe for no good reason. So I'm going to say we are thinking about you. We are feeling quite lovely about you, but at the same time, I feel like we're trying to gain that energy. We're trying to gain those answers and that response to what is truly going on. Let me put it that way. And you say, is he hurt with what I said to him today? And he cheated on you last night or today. Is he planning on it? Or should you stay? Or should you leave? Yeah. Let's go see. Oh no, you really did have chicken strips? Seriously, that Anderson kid? And your dog picked it up and ate it? Oh my gosh, you are dealing with a pig dog, kind of like me. Yes. My dog has become really, really bold. Seriously, he's got problems. I put an invisible barrier on both entries to the kitchen so he would not be able to go into either the dining room or the kitchen area. And he's been going there actually quite frequently because he wants to go out by the patio door and go into the yard, which he's not allowed to do so. But anyways, because I do have those invisible barriers. But my invisible barriers, for some reason, they really suck. They have not been working for quite some time, and he's very intelligent. I kind of feel as though he figured this out. This morning, I bring him upstairs, and what does he do? In front of the whole family, seriously, us and the kids, he's there roaming around the kitchen looking for crumbs onto the ground or something. Seriously, he has become really quite bold. I don't know what to do with him anymore. Seriously, I have a cocoa to give away is what I have to say. Yeah, somebody buy you some chicken strips, right? Well, okay, that Anderson kid, you don't want cocoa because he'll eat your chicken strips and everything else that goes with it. Really? He's always eating chicken strips, really, right? He does talk about the chicken strips all the time, but here I was thinking that chicken strips or, you know, those thighs or something were really related to something that was more sexual with that Anderson kid. Who was to know that he was really talking about the actual food? All right. No, seriously, Lilith, can I pack him into a box and send him out to you? He has become a horror story. Seriously. I don't know what to do with him anymore. I do not. Invisible barriers don't work. I've got like a special little sound making thing. Nothing works. The pig takes over him. Yeah, he's a little bit too intelligent. Can I ship him out to anybody? Seriously, for free. Fully vaccinated. All is good. Yes. You're not always dirty, right? Seriously, I thought you always were with your chicken thighs or chicken legs or chicken tenders, whatever it is. You'll be his servant. Oh my gosh, Lilith. He would absolutely love that. Seriously. Yes. Oh, I have tried the toddler gate. David hates it. The problem with the toddler gate is it's good for like the steps and the stairways to go upstairs and downstairs, but anywhere in between, not all that good. I mean, the kitchen entry, there's two different ones, and one is with a fireplace and a wall. Oh, the toddler gate is way too big. My kids like to run around the house. It's problematic. Not a good story. And those toddler gates, they break the walls and stuff. Not good. No. Been there, done that. Yeah, I want gin too. Thank you, Juanson. Talking about my dog, I want a big bottle of gin. Yeah. All right, Banana. We have Banana. Well, hello, Banana. Nice to see you. Okay, Susan, I'm back with you. I'm so sorry for all the babbling. If you want cocoa, I'll send you cocoa too, sweetie. Let's go for it and see. Is he hurt with what you said to him today? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes over here. Ultimately, my Knight of Cups is into a reverse position, which is telling me that we're kind of upset over here. We're kind of frustrated, right? So we're frustrated. We're not feeling, as much as we do love you, we do want to be with you, we do have some frustration that is hidden with whatever it is that you said over here. I don't feel as though we ultimately, we know what you're talking about. We understand how you feel, but we don't agree with how you feel. We don't agree by maybe the accusations or, whatever it is that you have said. We just don't agree to it. For him and to his world, he's being the best partner that he knows how to be at this moment. He is being there. He is faithful. He tries to keep harmony as much as possible. He tries to keep a certain amount of peace. And he tries to really just be as best as he can in both worlds, with you, with the family, with the kids. He's really ultimately trying to do his very best. So ultimately, I'm going to say that he is saddened by what it is that you said. He understands what you're saying, but doesn't agree with it. I think maybe you did that, Anderson kid, seriously. And you said nothing. Really, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Oh, you said you want him. No, you said gin. You wrote gin. But you'll take a cup, right? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm going back because I'm sure I didn't drink. I'm sure I saw gin. Yeah, you said I want gin. Okay, I'm not cuckoo. I've got it. Yeah, okay, Juanson. I'll send him to you. Yeah, he's, whatever you want. You want the treats, the food, the everything. I've got, whatever you need. I've got it. You do, right, Lilith? All right, okay. It's a Freudian slip there. I am sending you a bottle of gin, Juanson. Okay, so there's our beautiful Banana. Nice to see you, sweetie. I've got you. Anastasia, how are you, my beautiful love? Okay, so at this moment, I am going to do, I'm actually going to finish up with you here, Susan, before moving on forward. So, Susan, if Bryant, went to say psychic, what is the lady going to tell him tonight about you? And you say, hold on, be with you or not, and will he start doing things, right? Okay, let me go see. Let me go see that. Ultimately, by the way, my beautiful Susan, in order for you, I'm never going to tell you, Susan. Okay, well, let me put it this way, Susan. I don't want to be the one who takes the ultimate answer for you, who gives you the ultimate solution. If I were in your position, if I truly do love somebody, I stick around with them. I try my very, very best. And when every single thing fails, I move on. So, Susan, if you still love Bryant, then stay. If you have any doubts, then explore the other solutions, is the best thing that I can say, Susan. Let's go and see. If Bryant went to see a psychic, what happened, what was said, and so on. Let's go and see. After Susan, I'm moving over to Banana and Anastasia. Banana, welcome to the channel, beautiful. You're trying to work, Anastasia. I'm bothering you? What is going on, Anastasia? Why are you trying to work? Sometimes it's not easy, right? Sometimes I actually start to try to work too, and then I think, oh no, wait. Well, let me go, since I'm already on YouTube, well, let me go click on something, and I just click on something that's been, because YouTube knows us so well. I click on something that is suggested to me and I get lost into it. And then I get lost to another video and another video. And then I start researching stuff. And then hours have gone by and I still have no work done. I know how you feel. Yes. I know. Eliana Kandi, nice to see you, my sweetie. Don't post your question right away, my beautiful. That I don't want to lose you into the chat, okay? Unless your question is in PayPal, but often PayPal doesn't send me the questions. They're kind of goofy. So let's go see. What is she going to say? I am getting over here that she's going to say that you are bored. Yes, bored is what I'm saying. You're bored, you're unfulfilled, you have many dreams, you have a lot that you want, but you're kind of feeling as though maybe this is a lost opportunity. More and more, you're getting into your clarity. You're feeling that things are a little bit overbearing. You're trying to get, any type of secrets to really just kind of be revealed. You're getting tired of his moodiness because ultimately what you want is fulfillment and harmony. So what is it that you're ultimately going to do? She didn't quite say. She said that you were thinking about it. Oh, well, there you go. That's the same thing I do, Anastasia. Seriously, there's a lot of procrastination that can happen with YouTube. I procrastinate. Actually, not just YouTube. I procrastinate often into my life. I do. I really do. I was actually talking about that earlier. I did. I've always been a procrastinator to do things that I don't really want to do and keep it at the very, very last moment. Yes, I know all about that. Let's go and see over here. Banana. Anastasia, who's procrastinating, and we're going to go and see Eliana. Eliana, if you want to post your question, you can, my sweetie. I'll be with you in just a few moments. So, Banana, let's go for that general. Hello, bright eyes. How are you tonight? I know, seriously, Anastasia. I was even telling my partner earlier that we were talking about driver's license and how they changed the rules and the laws because people used to take their how do you call it? What is it? The license that you get before, the probatory, is that how you call it? Probatoire, we call it. Anyways, the fake license that you get that's only good for a certain amount of time where you have no points. Yeah. Oh, I kept that as long as I could because I just really didn't want to go do the exam, right? And so I kept that one for like 2 years. Honestly, I was like 17. I kept it for 2 years. I had no choice. I ended up going to do my exam. And they actually changed the laws onto that because some people would, send it out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And so now they put like huge penalties that you have to pay. So that's just one of my procrastinations. But I procrastinate pretty much daily, I have to say. Laundry, whatever it is. Well, you be hearing from Jay. I will check that out, sweetie. Thank you, Eliana. Thank you for your index finger, Lilith. Let's go and see. I am getting over here for our beautiful Banana. I kind of feel like something is a little bit unbalanced over here. Yeah, the permit, that Anderson kid. Yes, well, there's a temporary permit and there's the, true permit. I kept my temporary permit for the longest of time, and I actually had no permit for a very long time, and I was dating a cop at the time, but I never actually told them that I didn't quite have my permit, which is a kind of a good thing, isn't it? Anyways, that being said, let's change on to that. You need to procrastinate, and Jay, talks mad crap about it, right? You tend to do. I know, that's it. I mean, my partner does the same thing. I don't know. Okay, let's go for it. I do it for everything. For anything that I don't want to do, of course. I'll be really quick and I will not procrastinate to go shopping. So here we go. I am getting for you, banana. Thank you, Juansen. I'm getting that things are a little bit unbalanced. Maybe some things are even a little bit one-sided. Now, banana, I don't know if you're into a relationship or not. I'm going to say, as for the moment, I'm actually going to give you two different possibilities if you are and if you're not. So, if you're not into a relationship, I'm going to say that you are a little bit unbalanced. I do feel as though there are good celebrations that are coming your way. I'm going to say actually over here, you know what? I'm seeing some friendship. I'm seeing some getting together. I'm seeing some happiness. I'm seeing some teamwork at work. I'm seeing some great collaboration. I'm seeing some manifestations of something that you would like that is work related, so financially related also. It doesn't necessarily have to be towards work, but if there's anything that you've been wanting to have that has to do with anything that is monetary, it is also coming your way. May it be a pay raise, may it be a different project, may it be something that you would like to purchase. This is also going to be available to you. I am also seeing over here, you just love somebody, yeah, who treated you unfairly. Okay, and this is where things are coming that are one-sided that I'm seeing at the beginning. Good for you for doing so and leaving, sweetie. I am going to say over here, you know what? I feel as though there are some unfinished lessons over here. There's a little bit of self-doubt. There's a little bit over here. I'm going to say there's lessons to be learned. I feel like they're kind of hard to be learned. The relationship that you were in was really, really one-sided. It was really, really unbalanced. I'm going to say that there were some strings that would attach to this, a lot of selfishness. And from this, I feel like you actually have a lot of healing. So I'm going to say, go for it with that beautiful abundance. You go out, you celebrate, you go with friends or family, do whatever it is that you've been wanting to do. It is going to heal you. As I said, work-wise, good things seem to be coming on in for you. Anyways, financially speaking, things seem to be a little bit better. They seem to be a little bit more abundant. I don't quite feel as though, even though you have been treated unfairly, that the cords have necessarily been cut. I feel like we still have to work upon that a little bit, but it's definitely going to come. Other than that, I am going to say whoever it is that you have left aside is not going to bother you. I'm seeing over here that they are going to take their place. That beautiful things, happiness, celebrations, and looking towards the future is definitely coming towards you. So I don't necessarily see any love coming on in, financially speaking, good. Other than that, I'm going to say healing. And I feel like you're going to be spending some time with people that you do love, who do care for you, and who do treat you well, sweetie. Hi, Nunit. You're back, my sweetie. Why are you so sorry? What's that? Oh, that's it. That's what you're talking about. You were on the talking stage and it failed, right? Oh. All right. You are right, that Anderson, kids, sweetie. So I am going to say over here for Anastasia, Banana, I am sending you so much love, sweetie. So many healing vibes. Things are going to get better. You are going to heal from this, and good things are coming in for you. So let's look towards the future into a bright and positive way. Let's go and see Anastasia. Yes, I do have Eliana's question. I think it's a little bit higher up. So let me go see. Oh, there. Oh, no, we're talking about procrastination. Oh, there you go. I've got your question. So, Anastasia, love notes from Hasi, followed out by Eliana. Then I am moving on over to Bright Eyes on Nunit. All right. And here we go. Hold on. Love notes. What do I got? Let's go here first. You have changed everything into my world. You have changed everything into my life. I love you to the moon and all the way back. You have painted my life with the colors of heaven. I feel you, even though we don't always talk. Nobody affects me like you do. Everything you say and do reaches my soul. Meeting you is absolute destiny, and loving you is absolutely inevitable. Thank you, Juanson. Let's go and let's actually go undo one of these little white ducks. You are so beautiful. Every single thing happens for a reason. You are the reason that I have faith in happy and beautiful love relationships. I am not letting anybody get into the way of this relationship. You are always going to be the very best thing that has happened to me. Let's go see the butterfly. Nunit, are you posting your questions in Gmail, my sweetie, or over here? Oh, no, that's okay, my beautiful Eliana. I've got you, sweetie. Thank you, Banana. Thank you for coming in to see us today. Come back and see us whenever you want, beautiful. We are always here. I am getting over here that we are lurking your social media. I have a fear of being alone, but I do need a little bit more time. I am going to be reaching out soon. I also want you to know that I have been having some dreams about you. I also want you to know that you make me want to be and to change for the better. I am missing you. It is, Nunit. It is nice. It is. You have a nice way of saying it. It is kind of light tonight. It is, guys. Is it not some kind of like Patriots kind of day or so? There's not a holiday for you guys coming up tomorrow? Maybe that's why it's seeming like a Friday or something. Do you guys not have into the States a holiday coming on out? Veterans Day or something? Hello, my beautiful Paula. How's things going with your girlfriend? I'm not sure we can still call her your ex-girlfriend. Okay. Anastasia, I'm not done, sweetie. I'm not done. Let's continue. Why stop, right? No, I'm not done. I don't stop at 2. There you go. Memorial Day. Thank you, sweetie. When is that? Is that not tomorrow? That's it. Well, that's why you're feeling like a Friday, Lilith. Is that not like tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, guys? Now you've got your explanation. Yeah, is she your girlfriend again, Paula? It's Friday here. There you go. I knew it. This is why everybody feels like they're on vacation. This is why everybody, people are going out on dates tonight on a Thursday night. There you go. We've got it. Everything makes sense. It is not Memorial Day in Canada, but we are off tomorrow too. Actually, just the kids are off. I don't know. Oh, Memorial Day is Monday for you guys. Oh, so it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay. Then, okay, forget it then. Forget about my whole theory, Lilith. It's just down the drain. Oh, there you go, Paula. I told you. I said about a week or 2. I didn't lie. I love the woman that you are becoming, Anastasia. No production at work, right? Juanson, I'm not buying enough from your company, am I? Ha ha. Look at that. Wine and sex. I am also getting, I want to spend time with you. I want to spend time with the family. Oh, I never want you to question my love for you. And you know what? I want to say good morning. I love you. How sweet, right? All right, let's go and see. Yes. Eliana, let me go and get back your question over here, my beautiful Eliana. Hold on. Will you be hearing from Jay tomorrow? Let's go and see. Bright Eyes is next, followed by Nunit. Nunit, if you want to post your questions, you can go for it, sweetie. I have one ahead of you. So, Eliana, are you going to be hearing from Jay tomorrow? I am getting manifestation telling me that we want to. I'm getting that if we do reach out, we are going to be ultimately happy. Let's continue and let's go see. Okay, no, and no. Ultimately, I've said a lot of no's, but my no's were actually quite good and positive. I'm going to say yes. I do feel like you are going to be seeing, or anyways, hearing from Jay tomorrow. I'm seeing a lot of manifestation. I'm seeing a lot of happiness. I'm seeing a lot of thinking, of wanting. I do feel as though we are lacking a little bit of courage, though, so maybe that could come into play. Maybe the energy could switch on up. But ultimately, I feel like these cards and this energy is strong enough to say a yes, sweetie. Bright Eyes. What can Spirit tell you for your greater good? And is there somebody watching, stalking your social media? And does Rufus watch your page? Let's go and find all that out for our beautiful Bright Eyes. Oh, you emailed them, Nunit. Thank you. Have yourself a beautiful day, Anastasia. Eliana, my pleasure, beautiful. Okay, so Bright Eyes, I am getting over here the Judgment, followed out by the Devil, also getting our 5 of Wands, followed on out by our 5 of Cups, and ultimately our 7 of Pentacles. So I'm going to say over here, is anybody watching, stalking your social media? I do have somebody over here who is stalking, who is looking at your social media. Now, the reason being so, this is somebody who knows you quite well. Now, I am going to say it could be Rufus over here, because your following question is Rufus watching your page, right? This is somebody who knows you quite well. And I kind of feel as though we're looking for a very interesting reason. And this is what is telling me that it is Rufus. Because we're looking to see if you're seeing anybody else, if you're interested in somebody else, if you're meeting up with anybody else, if there's anybody new who is watching. Not only that, but if there's anybody new who is watching or liking your post and who likes it quite frequently that we've never really heard about, this is what we're doing. So I'm ultimately going to say, for the watching and the stalking, I do feel as though it's a yes. And the person being seems to be over here, Rufus, because we want to know what is truly going on with you. Oh, you could, that Anderson kid. You could. How is COVID going, by the way, that Anderson kid? How are you doing with that? Let's go and see over here, my sweetie. What can Spirit tell you for your highest of good? Oh, Watson, you're so adorable. And Nunit, does it not come in at midnight? Do those not come out at midnight altogether? Okay, I am getting over here for our beautiful Bright Eyes. What can Spirit tell you for your greater good? Ultimately over here, I am seeing that we do need to accept the situation as it is right now. We do need to know that beautiful opportunities are onto the horizon, but we do have a lot of lack of teamwork at this moment. I'm feeling as though Spirit is trying to say that we do need to find some new approaches. We do need to listen to our passion. We do need to have higher standards. And I'm going to say ultimately in work, if you're able to go and get a little bit of an extra skill, you're going to be getting an extra promotion. So this is what I'm seeing for the moment, my beautiful. I'm glad you're feeling better, that Anderson, kids. Seriously. All right, hold on, guys. Just one moment, okay? Just one moment. I'll be right back. All right. Usually you see it pending. I'm sorry, guys. I am back. I was not gone long. I saw that there were like some, I don't know, some type of YouTube streaming problems. I was trying to see if there was anything that I can do, but I think everything is back now. I'm seeing excellent connection. Hello to Carrie Lynn Lawson. Nice to see you, beautiful. And usually you see it pending by now, right? All right, I'm going to say usually by midnight. It's pretty good. Let me go and see over here. Bright Eyes, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. So much, beautiful. It's supposed to be there, right? Let me go see. Paula, you say you had a bad feeling about your ex-Sagittarius, her relationship with a girlfriend a couple of days ago. First time you had that bad feeling for her in a long time. Let me just go see if anything is going a little bit strange. And then I'm going to go and see our beautiful Noonan. Okay, so I am getting over here our Knight of Wands, followed out by our Three of Wands, also getting over here our Devil, but in reverse. You know, ultimately, I am going to say, I don't feel like it's, you know, ultimate happiness. I don't feel like everything is really, really all good, but I don't feel like anything is bad. I don't feel like they're breaking up. They might have had a little bit of a conflict, but nothing much more. I do feel like everything is back on track, sweetie, so don't worry about it, beautiful. Oh my gosh, Watson, you really did send a lot of bags of money to that Anderson kid. Something told you she should get married. Oh, let's go and see our dear friend Nunit. A beautiful Nunit. Here we go. Let's let me do this. Nunit, I don't believe. Oh, there you go. You appeared. I got you. Oh, wait. Okay, no. Okay, I thought it was missing something and you were sending me pictures again, but they're the same ones. Okay, I've got you, sweetie. So you want to have some message cards from Bernard. Absolutely. Okay. So, actually, I don't want to take this deck. I want to take this one. If he could do it all over, would he still have married his wife, right? Okay, Six of Wands, followed on out by our King of Swords, also getting our Four of Swords and our Three of Cups, followed by our Knight of Pentacles. Ultimately, I feel as though if we knew what we knew now, then we wouldn't have. You know how, we learn all different kind of lessons and so many things kind of happening into our life that just really kind of switch things up sometimes. This is a little bit it. I am going to say ultimately over here that no, he would not marry her if he knew what would have come out of it, that he would know that he would be unhappy, that he would not necessarily be satisfied, that he'd be working for our family, he'd be working for kids, he'd be working for school, he'd be working to make them happy and to try to make the life just kind of easier and not necessarily out of love, out of wanting to be with a wife. So ultimately, I'm going to have to say no onto this one. Let me go and see. I'm going to, hold on just one moment. I'm going to go and give you some messages, sweetie. Let me go and give you some messages. Hold on. Let's do that. Okay. So, sweetie. Let's go and give you some messages from Bernard. And we're going to start off with this deck over here. And I'm going to go back over here so I see what's going on. Hello, my beautiful Tika, sweetie. No, she shouldn't get married to that woman. I know that she shouldn't, but I know that she will anyways. I know that she will, beautiful. How are you doing, Tika, today? Okay. Okay, I'm getting over here. I've been more focused on money, trying to build for myself right now. I don't feel like we're all that much into the loving relationship anyways with the wife. I feel like we're really concentrating, as I said, within us. You have really been by my side, and I see that, and I cherish you for that, my beautiful Nunit. You know what? If we were not married, we'd be thinking about proposing to you. Do you give him that beautiful, special spark? I feel as though we are hurting. We're hurting without you. You have absolutely no idea when we don't have those messages, when we're not close to you, whenever we're having a lot of difficult periods. We really, really hate not being able to communicate as much as we could also. Let's go see the very truthful deck. I'm doing better. Thank you, my beautiful Tika, sweetie. The only thing I'm missing now is sunshine. Yes. He's in school for investing, right? That's what he's doing. You are so very special to me. You mean the world to him. I feel as though if we could just get you into some type of ulterior state, if he could be also into some ulterior state, because you could be drunk, sweetie, you could be high, but if he's not high and if he's not drunk, he's never even going to be able to actually tell you how he really, really deeply feels for you. And he sure wants to. He does have that want. He does have that need to tell you how we feel. We want you to know that we are ready, and if we were not into a relationship, we would be with you right here, right now, because ultimately his life started when he did meet you. He is in search of more balance into his life right now. And he's really wondering, because you do have a lot of different options, why would you even choose him, right? What would you like to know, my beautiful Paula? Pose your, just leave your question, okay, sweetie? You miss sunshine too. I know. It's been like really rainy here. We've had, I think, 2 nice days in the following 7, and we still have like another, I think it's just Sunday. It's supposed to be nice here. And then, you know, it's rain tomorrow, after tomorrow. Sunday's nice, and then we're back to rain. And oh, I was still into the messages for you, my beautiful Nunit. I'm going to go and see this little cutie deck. I know, Nunit. I kid you not. Thank you, beautiful Tika. It is true what he tells you, Nunit. It is. You are the love of my life. I want you to know that I do want you. I do want you into my life. I do want to kiss you. I do love you. You know what, Nunit? You are that impossible love is what you are right now. I really do want to hold you. We have so many wants. We have so many desires. Please never give up on us. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe one day, you know what? He'll change his mind. Nothing is set in stone. For the moment, it is what it is. But please do know that you are loved. You are cared for quite deeply into the most beautiful way, Nunit. You were wondering about the guardian angel. Now, I'm going to say more than a guardian angel. I do feel as though you do have, ultimately, the guardian angel that I feel is actually coming around you is most likely guardian angel Michael, which is really the one for protection. Because I do feel as though sometimes you need that protection that is simply around you, from other people, from energy. And I feel like it's really, really important for you to have that. But more than that, I'm going to say, if you do call upon Archangel Michael, he is going to come to you right away. But I do feel like he does come to see you every once in a while. But ultimately, I'm going to say it's not really an archangel that you do have that is around you. I'm going to say that it is more guides. It is more angels that are around you. You do have your great-great-grandmother who is around you. And yes, I do feel like she is there. And there are different ways that I feel that she does show you that she is there. There is by sense. May it be a scent that reminds you of her. Maybe you have not even really met her. So if you feel like there is a smell that is very, very strong, somewhat abnormal, let me give you an example. My dad has multiple times smelled lilies into midwinter into a car, which is absolutely impossible here. You know, we have mountains of snow. And so that is somebody who has passed away. So if you have any type of sense around you, if you have any feelings of being touched, any sensations, goosebumps, chills, this is it. Flashes of light also, I do have to say, could be present around you, sweetie. So I'm going to say into your room, I do feel that she is there, but she is loving. She is there to guide you, and ultimately I feel like she's around you pretty much always, I do have to say. Beautiful. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Let's go on see over here Paula before she disappears and Tika. So Paula, how does Leo feel towards you now? And what is she thinking, yes, about you guys? Stuff has been going on, right, Nunit? This is why, sweetie. You feel like something is crawling on you. Oh, yeah, okay. If ever you're feeling as though there is something a little bit weird, just kind of tell them to go away if you don't like it. This might not be your grandmother. It could your great-grandmother. It could even just be some other kind of spirit kind of going around, sweetie. So if ever you do ask them to go away, you must say it clearly out loud. And if they don't go away, then I say sage your room, sweetie. But other than that, I'm going to say it's your great-grandmother. She's not crawling on you, sweetie. Those emojis look like Skittles. What looks like Skittles? Whose looks like Skittles? All right, I am going to say over here, my beautiful Paula, I do feel as though Leo is really quite happy, sweetie. Why? Because we feel like the judgment has kind of left on down. We feel as though we're able to look towards the future again. We feel like we're back on track. And you know what? Ultimately, we're no longer alone and we're getting a lot of happiness. So I'm going to say, as for fixing things, as for being together, ultimately, may it be the feeling she is happy. She does not need to manipulate you anymore. As for what is she thinking about you guys today, fixing things, she feels as though you guys are right back on track where you should be and where she believes that you guys should be. So ultimately, she is like being in heaven, sweetie. She is peaceful. She is happy. Yeah, that Anderson kid. When you went to the grocery store, you must have bought something else than those chicken tenders, right? Seriously? You got to go get something else out of your fridge, sweetie. Oh, they were hearts. Well, they're just adorable. I've never seen a heart Skittle. Never, ever, ever. I know, seriously, right, Lilith? I think that Anderson kid is hungry because that Anderson kid's been smoking that devil's lettuce or something. I don't know. I don't see Skittles. I'm not seeing it. Tika, what secrets is Aqua hiding? What are you not seeing? And a message is from Aqua. You are feeling quite doubtful around him lately, haven't you, my sweetie? Let's go and find out. What are we hiding? Let's go over here. It is my pleasure, my beautiful Paula. I am going to wish you the most beautiful evening. I'm going to wish you some great times with Leo. Until the next time I see you, sweetie. Laura, my beautiful friend, how are you doing? Yeah, devil's lettuce. That's what that Anderson does. You door dashed and you haven't been to the store. Oh, you just door dashed. Oh, all right, okay. I've never door dashed. I don't door dash. I don't like delivery. Delivery arrives cold. Your fries are, bad. They're soggy. Your food is not good. Don't DoorDash. So many mixed signals, right? I know. Okay, hold on. What was I going to write? Oh, I was writing beautiful Laura's name. How are you doing, sweetie, today? My beautiful Tika. All these mixed signals. What is going on? Okay, Six of Pentacles is flying on out, so that one belongs to you. Oh, there you go. You seem to know him quite well there, Lilith. Leftover pizza. Yeah, what's up with the leftover pizza? That Anderson kid. Thank you, sweetie. I hope you're not asking me if you should order some more chicken tenders or something. I could see that type of question, right? Actually, I could see that coming from somebody else. You're skinny, but you're fat. You ate the whole thing. All right, okay. I am getting over here. Sweetie, there's financial problems that are bothering right now, Tika, that are bothering Aqua. So there is a lot of financial reasons over here. Tika also feels, and I know that you say that things are a little bit imbalanced and things are kind of crazy, and I see it here, even just with my very first card, with my Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is about taking and needing a little bit of time to be with ourselves, to have that self-care, to really just kind of figure out things. I feel like things are just, sometimes how everything just goes really bad, Tika, and you don't know what to do about it. You don't know how to fix things. Everything just seems really bad. I kind of feel like this is it. Whatever it is that you're feeling, he's feeling it also. You're not the only one. Thank you, my beautiful Nunit. So it really does go both ways. So I'm ultimately going to say over here, what you're feeling, he's feeling. He is feeling your doubt. He is having financial problems right now, which is very heavy, creating a lot of difficulties. And I kind of feel like this is a little bit unbalancing things. And I don't feel like he's quite as available to be with you. He might seem as though he is hiding things because he doesn't really want to tell you about the problems onto the other side. So it might seem to appear as though there's somebody else, but really it's dollar signs. There's nobody else really that is around. So I am going to say over here that we both feel, you feel, Aqua feels, that there's no movement. You are there. Nothing is really changing. Things are somewhat stagnant. So nothing is moving. You kind of feel like you just want to give up, and you're kind of losing direction is what I'm seeing. And you feel like he closes down where there's a problem. That's what he does, because he becomes a little bit like a computer. And I'm not good with computers, but I know that when they overheat, what do? They shut down. This is what it is. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, this is about shutting down. This is about too much going on. I can't take it. So what ends up? Tika ends up paying the price for it. So you, my beautiful soul, with that beautiful smile that you've got, you're the one who ends up paying for this. And he doesn't want you to ultimately end up paying for this. It just kind of is brought upon to you, sweetie. So I'm going to say over here, things are not really moving. We kind of feel like we want to give up because we don't know where all of this is going. We feel like we're powerless. We have even some aggression, some frustration that kind of comes on through. And then you just kind of pull on back, right? So there's obstacles. There's a lot going on over here. I'm going to say ultimately over here, sweetie, he's feeling the same way that you are. I don't feel like he wants to give up onto the relationship. I don't feel like you want to give up onto the relationship. I don't see that he's hiding anything other than the actual problems that he has onto his side that seem to be more financial. I'm going to say altogether, you are loved. We do have hope. We do want to have that renewal. We do want things to get better. We do want to get that clarity on back. But I feel like we have decisions that we have to make. We have to weigh our options well. And then we're going to have to make our move. So I'm going to say at this moment, our insight is really, really clouded. We want to be with you. We're not cheating on you. We do love you. But our life is complicated. Our life is heavy right now. And we need some patience. We need some time. It's not an excuse for him to be moody with you. It's not an excuse for him to be mean with you in any sort of way. But if it is a question of a distance, I am going to say that things should be able to resorb themselves quite soon. I'm seeing like a mirror type thing here, Tika. What you're feeling, he's feeling. So it's an exact same situation. So as much as you're wondering what's going on, he's wondering what's going on. As much as you're thinking, where's this relationship going? He's thinking the same thing. So you're two people who love each other, two people who want to be together, but you're two people who are very, very doubtful at this moment. I kind of feel like we need to get rid of that doubt. I feel like we need to leave patience come on in, and we need to just really go with the flow. And I feel like that is going to be able to resolve a lot of things. I am going to say over here, my beautiful Tika, let's go for some messages. What do we want to say to you? And I'm actually going to start off, with a little pink deck over here. Nunit, did you leave me? Oh, wait, you can leave me here with Spirit Jimmy. You need to know more. Okay, you just want to know who it is who's there, right, Nunit? All right, so you don't think that this is whoever's curling over you, Nunit, is not your great-great-grandmother, right? I like that Anderson kid, yes. You scared? Oh, yeah, okay. My beautiful Tika, here we go. Let's go and see what messages I have. Everything is going to be all right. You will see. We just need time and space apart to focus onto our goals and onto our dreams. No matter what happens, you will always be very special to me. I stay awake thinking about you, and I fall asleep dreaming about you. You are always in my thoughts. You are always on my mind. I have a lot going on in my life right now, and I can't quite give you the attention that you deserve. I dream about you a lot, and it always does arouse me. Let's go and see over here, my beautiful sweetie. We're going to go to this deck over here. I am still with Tika. I'm going to go and see Nunit after. Oh, that is so beautiful, Nunit. That is so beautiful to say that like that, sweetie. And it is ultimately true. It really, really is, my beautiful Nunit. Oh, that Anderson kid. I'm not exciting tonight. Seriously, I took whatever bottles of water I had upstairs. I'm still into cherry limeade and I'm in lemon lime. I still have my Schweppes, but I do have some Baileys close on by if you would like to have some also. All right. I want to lie with you out into the sun, being one of those couples everyone is simply jealous about. We are going to do great things together. I have saved pictures of you to look at when I need to see your face. You are my weakness and you are my greatest strength. I try to get on with my life sometimes and think that you'd be better off without me, but it is absolutely impossible. If I told you that I loved you, would you tell me that I'm crazy? I know that sometimes I cross a line, like I like to take risk and to really just kind of see how you are going to react. A Sprite, sweetie. I have 7-Up, I have Pepsi, and I have Crush. I never buy Sprite. I don't know, my kids don't drink it. Oh, sending you so much love, that Anderson kid, too. Let's go and let's go take one last deck out for you here, Tika. Ah, Tika. I love you, sweetie. I'm going to miss you guys when I'm gone on vacation. Seriously, I'm only leaving 1 week, but I am going to be missing you guys. I am getting over here, Tika. I'm not done with you, my beautiful. You have changed me. I am ready if you are. Can we start over? Because I miss you and I'm a little bit lost, sweetie. My beautiful Tika, sending you the biggest and the warmest hug. You need it. Take it on in. Believe into this relationship. Take it one day at a time and everything is going to be okay. Always remember, whenever you guys do have any problems, it is as if you are looking through a mirror. He is feeling the exact same pain, the exact same frustration as you are. And that is going to help you to work on through it. So much love sent to you, beautiful Tika. I am leaving from the 5th of June until the 13th of June. My flight is next Sunday, not this Sunday, but the following one. And we're coming back, but Monday, like early into the morning. So the lives are going to start back again onto the 14th of June. Time for me, to wash 5 different people's clothing for a week and put everything back in order and go to the grocery store and put, a life back into this house. Yeah. I know, right, Watson? 1 week is an absolute eternity in tarot, seriously. And If my resort had some type of, Wi-Fi, I would definitely use it, to do some tarot onto the beach for you guys. But honestly, there is one place into this huge resort where we can actually have Wi-Fi, and it doesn't always come on through, so I can't count on it. Thank you, beautiful Paula. You're a sweetie pie. But it's not that it's next weekend. It's not this weekend, guys. I'm still here for a whole week before I leave for 1 week. I will be putting out a post onto the channel, guys, for the dates when we get close to it. So by next weekend. Let's go and see over here. They're into the chat. I've got you, my beautiful. Let's go and get that right away. Okay, so let me go see. Let's go a little bit higher up. Okay. Oh, there you go. So who's in your room? Okay, good or bad on what do they want, right? Okay, so into your room for the moment, anyways, Nunit, I am going to say that I'm going to say ultimately that your great grandmother is there. And she is there. There's no doubt about it. But she is not the one who is crawling upon you. No, 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 no. I'm going to go over here. Let's go see. For you too, and V, nice to see you, sweetie. I will check that out in just one moment. Guys, we're going to finish up the live in 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes. So I am with Nunit, moving over to For You Too and V up next. All right. Beautiful. Who is it? There's a man who is there. It's an older man. Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. All right. Okay. Sweetie, Nunit. Nothing spooky, right? But you need to know who it is. Okay, Nunit, here I go. Are you ready for your answer? Is it good or is it bad? It's both. How's that, Nunit? It is both. It is good and it is bad at the same time. Now, I am going to blow Juanson's mind and Lilith's mind, and maybe even yours. I am going to say that other than that great-great-grandmother that you do have into your room, you do have a past lover. Now, this person seems to be coming from 1648. So this is somebody, for some reason lately, who is feeling quite connected to you. It's the first time that they have actually come to see you. I'm going to say they've been around for maybe the last month. I just kind of feel like they're getting a little bit more frisky, let me put it that way. So are they good or are they bad? Ultimately, they don't want anything bad with you. But it is, you do need to let them know, as I said previously, if anybody is doing anything that just kind of bothers you, you need to let them know that they must leave and that they must stop. And if they are a good spirit, then they will do so. I do not believe that this person is bad, but if you do ask them to stop and they do not listen, then you're definitely going to have to do that ritual of saging, and you're going to have to, throw yourself and do yourself a protection spell in order to get rid of this person. So this is somebody that, somebody from the past, it's not somebody that you hurt. It's not somebody that, it is really a lover from 1648 that you were with. I feel as though you died quite tragically and it was somewhat of an ending. So I'm going to say that this person doesn't want anything bad from you. It's just that connection that's really, really strong. And maybe in some periods where you're feeling a little bit more weak, they kind of tend to come on in with their emotions. Yeah, right? Oh, hell yeah, Nunit. Yes, that is it. So there you go. Even that Anderson kid, there you go. Yeah, you've been itching for a month and now you're feeling it in places like I'm being. There you go, you see? And then past lovers, yeah. And the ones you got to watch out for, right? They love visiting, and that's exactly it. And, you know, some of them, seriously, some of them go to away the sexy stuff. I kid you not, Lilith, seriously. Yeah, so, you know, and you feel like that's it, sweetie. So I'm going to say, Nunit, if this person is bothering you, you need to just kind of tell them that, you know, that they need to leave, that they're bothering you, that you're feeling uncomfortable, or tell them not to do things to you because you don't like it. You know, don't bother me into the night, or don't touch me, or whatever. And I feel as though things are going to, you know, slowly kind of, you know, he should leave. Let me put it that way. Or at least if the presence is there, it's not really going to bother you anymore. Ultimately, that should do the trick. If not, as I said, a protection spell of some sage is definitely going to be something that is going to be good. I do not feel as though I don't in 1678 and you're still living. So I don't feel, Nunit, that you ultimately have anything that you need to worry about. Yeah. No, Nunit, I'm not sure that you were that type of person in 1648. I don't think that you were really like that. I don't feel like this person knew you into that kind of way. So I'm going to say it in a nice, very pleasant kind of, you know, very Nunit style kind of way that, you know, I don't feel very comfortable with what you're doing right now. I would really like it if you would stop and please just go away because you are bothering me right now. Your presence is not accepted into my living space. And that should do it. I know, seriously, right? I see Nunit doing that. Really, I do. So beautiful. This is who it is. Let's go and see for you two and V. When is Taurus going to contact you? Let's go and see that. How are you doing for you two and V? And then it just takes your mind into something second. That's it. That's exactly it, Nunit. Yes. There's a lot of different kind of things. My mom used to have a spirit who used to take the blankets off of her. She used to have spirits who used to sit at the end of her bed every night. A bunch of different things. Like the actual bed would, you know, actually be bent down at the end. Like a bunch of stuff, guys. I'm going to say it happens. It happens all the time. What's important is that you tell them that, you know, you don't really want them there, and they'll leave. That's it. And did that work, Nunit? Did that work? Did it stop when you said that? My beautiful for you two and V. I am getting the Chariot followed out by the Six of Swords. And I am also getting over here the High Priestess and our Page of Swords. Okay, so when will Taurus contact you? I feel as though we're working on it. We're thinking about it with our Chariot, but are we actually ready to do it? We're almost there, but we're not quite there. You see, I've got my Chariot. We're moving along. We're thinking about you, thinking about taking that action, but we're at the beginning of our actions, at the beginning of our thoughts of making a move towards you. Other than that, I am seeing that we're not going anywhere, so we don't have to really worry about them, you know, not sticking around or going away or anything in the such. But I'm also seeing over here the Emperor. The Emperor is still into a reverse position. So I'm going to say not for the following 2-3 weeks. Hopefully it's going to come on in before. Hopefully it's going to come around that time. But for the moment, for the following 2-3 weeks, I'm going to say no. But what the very important thing that we need to remember is that even if they're not quite reaching out now, everything is positive. When you know that somebody is thinking of you, somebody is wanting to reach out to you, they're just kind of missing that courage. We know that it can be any day that is coming on through, sweetie. So do not give up, my beautiful. Sending you so much love. Yeah. Well, let's go on see over here for Juanson. We're going to finish up the live with Juanson tonight. So he's not about to be here. You're right. That's it. Right on booty rubs. I know. You do. You do deserve a better past lover. Actually, I'm going to go and see that Anderson kid before moving on to Juanson. So that Anderson kid, here we go. Pick your poison. Ooh la la. This is, I didn't even read the rest. Seriously, your emoticons just kind of caught my eye. I'm seeing choose wisely, pick your poison. So tempting. Okay, so, okay. Well, let's go and see. Let's go and see. Okay, let's go do that right away. Oh, that's it, right? There you go. If you go grocery shopping, you'll spend more than $400 and everything is going to go bad. Yeah, okay, I get you. You know, I felt that way today. I thought I'll go to a different store because I need some things over there anyways, and they sell multiple different kind of things. And it'll end up costing me less than if I go to my really expensive grocery store next to my house. After all, no, I got screwed. I went there with 2 kids out of 3. It ended up costing me more than if I went to the grocery store next to my house. So there you go. I kind of know how you're feeling. I'm better to go to the really expensive grocery store and just really get whatever is there and not have all the other stuff going along with it. So yeah, I'm going to say, okay, do DoorDash, but just make sure that your dog doesn't eat it. Let's go and see. Okay. First question. Here we go. I'm keeping with the same pattern. Your answer is a yes into the first question. It's a definite yes. Ultimately, I don't really feel that we necessarily want to be back. Let me put it that way. But I do, because of the pain. There's pain. There's a lot of pain that is over here. And because of that pain, we're not really ready for anything. But it's kind of weird because I do have that energy of wanting to manifest, of thinking of wanting better things and wanting to create. But at the same time, it's as if we're torn. It's as if she's got a heart that is completely cut into the middle. And we've got one side that is saying yes and the other side is saying a no. And we need to connect both of them to live and to survive and to be happy. But both of them are just really not understanding themselves whatsoever. It is very chaotic. We don't quite know what to do about all of this. So I'm going to say ultimately, you're right with your number 1. As for your number 2, I'm going to say DoorDash. There you go. DoorDash is definitely got to be the one for it. All right. Let's go over here. Oh yeah, I'm going to pick my poison, all right. Definitely. Yes. Walmart is high, you say. You'd be scared if your gypsy wife was following you, right? I know you've done bad things into the past, Juanson. Bad things. Oh, you did win. You did. You'll get McDonald's chicken nuggets. Yes, why not? Are they not cold when they get to you? Seriously? I have a McDonald's 5 minutes away from my house by car, and by the time I get home, everything is cold. McDonald's becomes frozen in like 2 seconds. I don't know what they do to their food. Seriously. I am going to go and see Juanson over here, and I'm going to leave you guys with your spooky ghost stories. I don't need spooky ghost stories before bedtime. Oh, no. All right, so, well, let's just go for it, right? Well, let's start with a WTF. Ooh, wanting a second chance. Ooh la la. I was not expecting that one. Let's go and do this one. No, this one. All right. Let's go back over here. I think so, Nude. I think. Hunter, thank you so very much, sweetie. Really, Watson, seriously. I know, right? Speaking of your past life, there you go, wanting second chances. Everything happens and everything is sad for a reason. If I move on over to you, my beautiful Watson, what am I? By the way, Watson, Cheerio Marchetti has been sent. It's on its way, sweetie. I am going to say over here, Four of Cups, Judgment, Eight of Cups, followed on out over here by R. Oh, yeah, okay, all right. You know what? I know I'm saying a lot of stuff over here, but... And she's... Yes, she's another Elizabeth. I know, sweetie. I'm going to say ultimately, hold on. I'm going to take these cards, and I'm going to take the other ones that do resemble, but not quite the same. And we're going to do love, and we're going to do work at the same time and see what comes on out. Elisabetta. Is that not what we were calling her, Elisabetta, over here? That's it, right? Oh, yes, there you go. Okay, Watson. Here we go. Somewhere, I think, from now till, I don't know, the first week of June, Watson is going to be arriving, sweetie. So I am getting over here. Here we go. Well, you know what? Love-wise, an ultimate ending. It's kind of funny that you would say that J is over with, because I am getting the ending over here. And. Followed on up over here by our Four of Pentacles. We're simply not holding on. In love, honestly, it's as if you have completely cut her off. It's as if Elisabetta has taken the whole place. I don't see any energy whatsoever. You do care for her. You do want the very best for her, but there's no more love. If I move over to your work, things are a little bit boring, I'm going to say. Not too much really happening. I almost feel as though if you found something else that would be more exciting, you'd go to it, right? I'm also going to say over here that I'm going to say work is going to be boring. I'm sorry. I would love to say something else. I would love to say it's going to be exciting. I would love to say so much is going to be happening, but I feel like it's going to be boring. This is what I'm getting. So I'm going to say boring work, but boring work can be good. Maybe boring work can really just kind of open up the door for, more possibilities, something new kind of popping on in for you and Elisabetta. If you're way too busy, when are you ever going to find that way to talk, right? You need to have some time. Let's go and do a little bit of Lenormand, since we haven't gotten all that much out of that tarot. Yes, exactly. We never really forget them, though, Watson. Seriously, we never do. There's always a little something, a little tingle that is there at some point. We always care what our exes are doing, even if we no longer love them, unless they've done really horrible things to you. Let's go and see. I am getting over here the Stork, followed by the Anchor, the Key, and the Heart, followed by the Ship. Ultimately, I'm going to say over here, new beginnings are coming your way that are going to permit you to be more grounded. It is going to give you simply that key to open up so many different doors into your life, into what you truly do desire. This all has to do with affairs of the heart. And honestly, I just kind of feel like you want to navigate to this into a beautiful destination together. So I'm just seeing really, really good things coming on out for you. Thank you, my beautiful Paula. Thank you, my sweetie. When I'm done the live, I'm going to go work a little bit more, because tomorrow I'm going to like a fun factory with my kids since they have no school. Yes, and then I've got like, I have a fun packed weekend for them, and their grandmother's coming on over, and then I got to start, you know, putting stuff into baggages and, you know, luggage and stuff, because I have 5 people to do luggage for. You know, I once went on vacation and we only had 1 kid at the time. We only had our oldest, and which would be weird if I said I only had 1 kid at the time and it was a middle, right? But no, we only had 1 kid at the time, and we went to Mexico, and I brought this poor kid, seriously, no hat, no shorts. I don't know what the heck I was thinking about when I did that you know, those luggages. I don't know. We had to shop around for a bunch of clothes for him once we got there, because he had no summer clothes with him. What a bad mom I was. Since then, I make a list now of every single thing I need for every single person that I like triple check. It's never going to happen to me again. So let's go see. Let's continue. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't even want this. I don't even want this deck. I love it, but it's not what I want. I actually want to go over to, you know what? Juanson, let's try this. Let's try. Let's go over here. Okay, Juanson, here we go. We're going into the secret love messages, Juanson. Ooh la la. Here we go. Oh, Juanson, I bite my lip every time I hear you laugh. All I can think about is how much I want to kiss you. And that is from Elizabetha. I think I'm going to keep it right there. Nice, eh, Juanson? Yes, yes, yes. Here's another one. I only have eyes for you. I'm going to let you ponder upon that, Juanson. Oh, yes. Which reminds me, Lilith, we must watch that Dracula sitcom also. So much to do. Seriously, I need 48-hour days, and then I'd be able to do everything I want to do. Let's go and move on over to I'm gonna do something different. I'm just, you know, yeah, right. I'm just screwing up your reading altogether here. I'm just changing everything up for you. Here we go. We're going to Karmic Oracle messages. Karmic Oracle messages, which, by the way, guys, I've had forever. I never use. My intuition is yelling at me, but I always seem to ignore it. This is coming from Elizabetha. Okay, let's go and see what else I get. Let's go with this little deck over here. No, that's not the one I want. Hold on. You like being a guinea pig. I know. Sometimes space is definitely needed, and resolutions, you know what? They can simply wait. Relationships are give and take. I am ready to give to you. Ooh la la. Juanson. All right. I am liking. All right, all right, all right. Okay, let me put this one away. I'm done with this one now. My excitement is gone for this one. And, Juanson, let's do something else. Another deck I never use, but I love. But I find that sometimes it's a little bit, I don't know. It's a little bit complex to use sometimes. Let's go for it, sweetie. Okay, so we're going to go with the color of new love. Hold on here just one moment. Okay, and this is this. Just one moment here, sweetie. All right, I believe this is the one that I want. Yeah, butterflies and hearts. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm going for it, Juanson. It's not late. My kids don't have school tomorrow. I have work to do, but let's go for it, sweetie. Here we go. I am all for it. I am getting, ooh. There is love from somebody that you know. Yes. There is a friendship that is going to change course and is going to evolve into something that is much, much more. You both grow on one another, and your friend is going to turn out to be the one. Ooh, it's a good thing I took this deck out, isn't it? Yes, yes, and yes. I am absolutely loving. And look at that. During office hours. Yes. Now, during office hours, I am getting over here that you may meet somebody new at the office or connect to someone at that office in some kind of form. And in this instance, business does mix with pleasure, and a cordial romance is simply going to lead to so much more. Yes, yes, and yes. I know, seriously, right? Seriously, there's too much going on with Juanson over here, too much. So I am definitely going to have to say, sweetie, love is coming on through into the office for you. All right. Oops. Let's go do an angel message now. No, Juanson is the knight. Seriously, Juanson is unbeatable. And there's nothing much that we can do about it. It is Juanson. So I just kind of feel like we need to live with Juanson being a Romeo, right? That is our Juanson, and that is what it is. That is love. All right, so that being said, let's do an angel message on a spirit, and then I guess I'm going to go work some more, and then I'll go shop and go to bed. So let's go see. I am getting over here. You are in the midst of significant transformations in your life. Remember that you have the freedom to make all the decisions that you need to reap the rewards of your harvest. Yes, yes, and yes. Juanson is our Knight of Cups, ultimately and forever. And if I'm going to take one card out, not the scary deck, a normal deck, let's go for it. The Soleil. Spirit truly wants you to know over here that at this moment there is a lack of movement. Not much is really moving on up, but it is important for you not to lose any direction whatsoever, because you do know that, yes, you do have a couple of obstacles here and there, but everything is going to be knocked on down quite soon, and your chariot is going to be into that beautiful upright position, and you are going to be knowing exactly where it is that you are going. So beautiful things are coming on in for you, sweetie. Oh, the Emperor of Love. I love that. That is a gorgeous name for you. Yes. All right, guys. On that note, I'm going to send every single one of you, sweet dreams, beautiful evening. That Anderson kid, I wish you to go eat since you are hungry. Juanson, you are just a lovely Romeo is what you are. My twisted sister, love you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, for another live reading. Thank you for coming in today, everybody.